Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to another Thrift Store Thursday. I'm excited to share what I found this week, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so I went to the thrift store this week and I ended up with a lot of kitchenware. But that's alright because I feel like I haven't picked up anything. Oh, I haven't picked up a lot of dishes in a long time. Actually, only 2 dishes and then a few other random things that I actually sort of needed, and it kind of worked out nicely that I found them. So that is good. So the first thing I picked up this week was a 4 count of bowls, and they are blue and white, and they look like this, and they're absolutely gorgeous. They're all packaged together, so I haven't taken them apart. They were $3.99, and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. The markings on the back say Kennington, England, 1801, I believe. I looked these up on Etsy and they had something just like this, and they were saying it was from the 1970s. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I absolutely love this pattern. I think it is gorgeous, and I was very excited to find these. So I love it. So the next thing I picked up was the bottom portion of a soup tureen. You guys know how much I love soup tureens, and even if they don't have lids, I always look at them. This is the one I picked up today, and I thought it was so adorable. I like that it's nice and short. It's very classic looking. It was only $2.99. It is a Johnson Brothers piece from England, so I can't go wrong with that. So even if it doesn't have the lid, I can still use it for a floral arrangement, gathering things in the bowl, say for Christmas time, ornaments, I don't know, greenery, something like that. So I thought this would be nice to like layered on a book or something with some sort of arrangement in the middle. And yeah, I just thought it was really pretty. It has gold accents on the handles and on the trim around the top. And I just thought it was really pretty and definitely worth picking up for $2.99. Now, you can't probably see on camera, but it is nicely crazed, which I absolutely love. So that is really nice. It doesn't really have any brown marks on it at all, which is kind of disappointing, but the fact that it still has all that crazing on it makes me love it even more. So I thought that was a great find. I feel like my voice is really weird today, and I think someone mentioned that the other day in one of my videos that I was kind of hoarse sounding. I think it's just because I went camping and I was outside a lot this last week or whatever. So I'm just adjusting back to being inside because it was cold this last weekend and I went to the cabin. So if you're wondering if I've got a cold or anything, I really don't have a cold. I'm just a little hoarse from being outside. Alright, so this next item that I picked up is something rather unique, and I knew I couldn't pass it up. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I thought it was cool. And it looks very like 60s to me, so of course I had to pick it up. It was $4.99, and it is this little covered tray. It's got a cute little tray on the bottom. It's like a stainless steel tray, and then it's got these handles on it that are gold, and I just think that is so cool. It doesn't have any markings on the bottom, so I don't know who made it, but this really reminds me of like a Chromex piece. So I don't know if it is or not, but it looks a lot like it. And then the lid does have one little ding in the cover right here. Can you see that? Yeah. But I don't mind so much. But it does have, you know, the stainless steel dome, and then it's got the gold handle. And then you can actually turn this, and you can vent it. So I'm assuming this is meant for like a plate of food or something like that because of the vent. So anyways, I still need to clean it up a little bit, but I just thought this was so cool, and I just had to pick it up. I don't know how I'll use it. I told the girls that next time they're sick and home from school, I can give them breakfast in bed and bring it to them on this. So I thought that was kind of fun to have something like that. That was kind of neat to have. So I thought this was really cool and totally worth the $4.99 price tag in my estimation. So I'm going to find a cute little place to put this. And I don't know about you guys, but I love anything like domed. I have a couple little pewter dishes that have a dome on it, or like a domed lid. And I have a silver dish that's real tiny and it's got the domed lid. I just love the lids. So it's very fun for me. And I think this is so cool. So I love this piece. It's a little different from what I normally pick up, but oh man, I love it. And I am so excited about that. I may just like make dinner on that one night and like go in my room and watch TV and eat my dinner off of it just because I have it, and why not? So I'm silly, but that's alright. I think it's so cool. So the next two items sort of go together. I have been in need of a new frying pan. We had one. That was a nice big one, but the handle fell off. Like, fell off enough that I couldn't fix it. Fell off. So that's really annoying when you have a frying pan with no handle on it. So I wanted to go to the thrift store, check out, see if I could find anything that was a little older, maybe made a little better, and I hit the jackpot. The first thing I picked up was a 12-inch frying pan. This thing is ginormous. I think it is so cool. It's nice and deep. It's super heavy, and it has Bakelite handles. Look at these guys. Oh my goodness. I am in love with these handles so much. And it also has the Bakelite lid, or the little finial on the lid. Oh, I am so in love with it. So anyways, this whole thing is in a really good condition. I mean, you can tell that it's rather old. It's nice and heavy. It doesn't have any dings or cracks or, you know, real big scuff marks on it, on the lid or on the pan itself. I've already used it once and it worked perfectly. I was so thrilled with it. The inside, it's pretty well cleaned. I don't know why it's looking so weird on camera. Like, where's it? Right here, it looks weird. But I can't see that in real life, so I'm not sure. Maybe I need to clean it a little better. Weird. Anyways, this thing worked perfectly. So this is actually by Faberware. It is an aluminum clad stainless steel. It says it's made in the Bronx, in New York, USA. And it says MT on the back. I'm not sure what the MT stands for. Can you see that right there? Anyways, I don't know. I think this is going to be a keeper for quite a long time. My mom has a stainless steel set that she has had for as long as I can remember. So from like, seriously, when I was a little kid. And it's nice and heavy and chunky like this. And the thing is in still perfect condition after all these years. So I'm hoping that this one will last a little longer than my typical ones that I've been buying lately. So I'm very happy with that, but that was not all. So I looked a little further down the shelves, and I was able to find the stock pot that matched. I was so excited. So this was $6.99 and the fry pan was $7.99. So together, I thought that was a great price. Once again, this one has the Bakelite handle, the cute little Bakelite finial on the top, and this is in just as good a condition, if not better condition, than the frying pan. I haven't actually used this one yet. The inside is looking nice and pretty. The bottom's still in really good condition. And this one is the same thing. It says Faberware, aluminum clad, stainless steel. This is a 4-quart, and it just says made in the USA, it says, and this has an N6 on it. Doesn't say made in the Bronx, New York City on this one though. So maybe they were made a little bit at separate times, but the finials are absolutely the same on both of them. So I was so excited to find this set. Not that I really needed another stock pot, but since I had it and it matched the frying pan, I was not going to pass it up. Because if the frying pan turns out as well as I hope it will, I did not want to pass up the stock pot as well, because I think it's a really good quality piece. So I had to pick that up for $6.99. How can you not? So very excited about that. Something useful that I really needed for my kitchen. They look gorgeous. I feel awesome having them in my kitchen, and I think that it's really cool to be able to use a vintage item like this with the Bakelite on it on my everyday cooking, and I think that is just so cool. So anyways, just very excited about my pots and pans, which is sort of silly to be excited about, but you know what? Mamas get excited about weird things sometimes, and it's okay. The family's just gotta roll with it. Mom gets excited about pots and pans, you get excited about pots and pans. That's just the rule, in case you didn't know. Alright, moving on to the next thing. The last and final thing that I picked up were some vintage Christmas ornaments in red. Can you believe it? Surprise, surprise. These were $1.99 at the thrift store. They're not shiny brights, but they're still in their cute little packaging, which is super cool. They're made by Pyramid, it looks like. Pyramid Decorative Ornaments. And it doesn't really say like a date or anything that I can read. Oh wait, 1992. So not terribly long, but seriously, 92? That was the year I graduated from high school. Crazy, right? Look, it matches my shirt today. Anyways, these are a good thing. I pick up ornaments whenever I see them, especially red and silver ones. Those are my favorites. I've started getting into like the pastel colors as well. I don't typically use them, but I love when I see other people use them. So I keep telling myself I should start picking them up if I see them. So, which actually, they're actually quite hard to find. The reds, the silvers, the greens are quite easy and common to find at the thrift store. But like pastel colors are a little bit more difficult. So, anyways, you can't go wrong with glass ornaments that have that vintage vibe to them. And, oh my, that's very hard to say that they have a vintage vibe to them when they're from 1992. That means I'm vintage too. Oops. It's terrible when the math catches up to you, huh? Oh well. Anyways, I'm being really silly today. I'm sorry. I need to cut this off. So anyways, I was excited to find these ornaments. I love that they're in this beautiful bright red color, and for $1.99 in the original box. I thought that was very cool. Alright, so that is all that I picked up today, and now we are going to jump on in to see what some of my viewers have found this week. So first up today, Rose found this retro platter for £2. She also found this mid-century modern pottery cat for £3. And then she also found these two beautiful pillowcases, which were in their original packaging, for £7. Look at those colors. Wow. Here's another item she found in its original packaging. It's from the 70s, and it's a single duvet cover, and she found it for £2. Look at the pattern on that. That is so crazy. On a separate day's thrifting adventures, she found a set of red and white plates and mugs. Look at the colors. So beautiful. She found 4 cups and 3 plates for $3. She also found this 70s mini tray for 20 pence and the little piggy bank for 10 pence. Sandra found this adorable trio of deer. Oh my goodness, I'm so in love. She also picked up these 3 postcards from the 1920s. She also found this milk glass blue and white creamer and sugar bowl set, which are so pretty. And then she also found this set right here of 6 custard cups and 1 large bowl. I love the pattern. I believe they are milk glass as well. And finally today, Karen found this fiber optic pumpkin for $2, the pitcher for 50 cents, the rolling pin for $1, this gorgeous autumn print for 50 cents, and this copper kettle, which she found for 50 cents, and she added the succulent too, which I think is a really cute idea. She found this coffee thermos to take camping for $1, and this gorgeous Carrier and Ives Christmas tin platter for 25 cents. First of all, I just love the scene, and then the colors are so gorgeous. Love this. Karen also found this burlap tree for $1, the glass decanter for $1, and the ceramic tree for $5. And finally, she found 10 plates for $4, and the plates are all in these 3 patterns, which are absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so once again, thanks to everyone who sent in a photo to be shared today. I really appreciate that. And I'm sure all of you enjoyed those as well. If you would like to submit a photo for next week's Thrift Store Thursday, check out the description box. The information on how to do that is down there for your reading enjoyment. If you have any questions, make sure you give me a little shout out in the comments section, and I will answer any of your questions that you have. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And to all my faithful followers of Thrift Store Thursday, I would love to know what you think of today's video. What do you think of my finds this week? Or let me know what you found this week at the thrift store so we can chat about that. So I guess that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again next week for another Thrift Store Thursday. Bye now.